my love. So if you're saying this, right, I have a message for you from your partner. Okay, this is what your partner is wishing to tell you. If you're saying this, Spirit is also saying you guys are being in some sort of conflict. Amira, maybe you quarreled or you had a disagreement like 3 days leading up to when you're seeing this video. And also expect some bit of resolution or way forward in about 3 hours from after seeing this video. Okay, so the first thing they gave me to give you was the song. So I'm going to sing the song first. You know, say every day I do pray for you. In my heart, oh, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a bit like do care. For you are the single, and your family, and your family is my lover. But me, oh. So basically, Spirit is saying you guys had a quarrel, you had an argument, you had some conflicts. 3 days, you had basically a disagreement, right? 3 days leading up to when you're seeing this video. 3 days leading up to this video, when you're seeing this video, and expect resolution, expect communication in 3 hours from now. Okay, that was just the Spirit was just like, I needed to just sing that. Okay, I need to sing this song again. You need to listen to the song, because this person is like, they can't stop thinking about you. There are things, it's like they are wishing things could have gone in a different way. They are wishing they could express some things from their heart. They are just wishing you could kind of like see things from their own perspective, almost like they wish they could show you or like put your eyes into their eye socket so that you can see life from their own like perspective. Kind of like, let me show you the mirror of what the way I see life, so that you understand the perspective I'm coming from. That's coming through heavily. So there's just something about you at this time needing to understand. This person is a very prayerful person. There's someone who they hold space in their heart for you. This person is always like cheering for you from behind the scenes. I'm hearing like they're praying for you. This is someone who maybe not necessarily is able to express themselves in a big loud way. They are more of the, when we are within the four confines of our wall, I can show you, I can express, I can, between us, I can show and express how much I feel. Like, there's just this thing about them. They are more, it's not like they're being secretive about your relationship, but there's this the shroud of secrecy that they will prefer. So maybe your person is an introvert, or they're very private. So yeah, someone who is very private, and they also keep their relationship private. And they also keep like their romantic part, their romantic desires private, and their private part spirit. Yes, it's really good. Say every day I go pray for you. In my heart, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a bit like do care. For you are the single, and your family, and your I like that I'm doing like this to you right now. I'm really just picking up on this person's vibe. It's like, and then this song has been sitting with me for over like 4 to 6 hours now. And I'm like, okay, Spirit, is this really a long message, or this is just, I should just record a real voice? Spirit is like, no, it's a long message. So this person really wants to talk to you. They really want to communicate. So at this time, I'm going to ask you collective, you that you're seeing this video, try to keep a very open mind, keep an open heart, and just let this communication come through. You're saying this that Spirit, is there a message for them at this time? And my ear is popping. So you guys, they may be calling you, they might be dropping a text, they might be sending something, like they may be sending a mail, they might, for some, I'm saying like, maybe like they'll go visiting you, or they'll just sudden surprise visit. Say every day I pray for you. In my heart, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart. This person also, they could be dealing with like heart conditions, maybe hypertension, chronic chronic congestive failure is also coming through. There's just some, maybe like they've overloaded their heart, maybe with stress, with, I'm hearing like stress, adrenaline. It could also be something with the adrenal glands, so maybe a lot of stress. I'm also hearing caffeine, maybe they take a lot of caffeine or energy drinks. There's just something about the heart being overloaded and being stressed. But even with that, they still like keep a special place for you in their heart. Thank you. Do you want to get sticker? This is so beautiful. I cannot even. Dum, 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 dum. I didn't even see that it was there. You got 3 cards, and this was the first one. This is the second one, and this is the third one. So you guys, what was I saying about you expecting like sudden communication? It's like, and then you guys see 2442. Within 3 hours from seeing this video, but keep your mind open for the next 48 hours. There's something you're like, spirit is like, maybe you expect first communication within 3 hours, then something follows up like in the next 2 to 3 days. This is so beautiful. I was thinking that maybe they'll sign the divine masculine or the divine feminine card, but this is union, this is love, this is coming into union, this is so beautiful. And the spirit is like, this person finally like, it's like they finally accepted their lot in life, that their lot in life is to be with you, that they need to move towards you, because this is like compass, this is direction. It's like they're finally accepting that they need to move in the direction towards you. And this is like, this is going to resolve the conflict. This is going, I'm so excited, I can't even. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Now I feel like giving you more gist about it, like going there, but his brother is like, excuse you, before you even sat here to record, they didn't literally pull you here. Because I was just like, let me eat my strawberries, let me drink my tea, then I'll come. Because I knew like and I've not finished channeling messages for the zodiac sign. Anyways, so collective, expect kisses, expect love, expect romance, expect this person to just literally pour out their heart. And I'm hearing like, okay, so spirit is like, if for those that are around you, there's something about, I'm saying like physical location. For those that are in your physical vicinity, expect communication within 3 hours. For those that are far away from you, maybe like in a different city or a different country or something, I'm even hearing like time zone, in a different time zone, expect like communication over the next 24 to 48 hours. But this is beautiful. So this person finally realized that they need to come towards you, that yeah, they are North Star, like that's the direction they need to move towards. And this is just very, so it's like they've been hibernating, they've been sleeping on this decision, they've been wavering, they've been debating, oh, should I do this, should I do this? This is, as I said, this song is very private, but there's also something about them, they take time. They take a lot of time to make their decisions. Like they're very steadfast, they're very patient, and their slowness might actually like annoy you collective, because I'm seeing like you guys might have fire energy significant. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you that you're watching this. So you're very much used to being very passionate, being very expressive, being very direct, being very, you just charge forward, you initiate, you get things done. You don't, this person is giving me more like earth sign vibes, a lot of Capricorn, then Virgo, then maybe Taurus, but every Capricorn energy with Virgo sprinkled in, okay? So this person, I'm hearing stately. This person takes their time, they try to dot their I's, cross their T's, they move like a bear, very slow but very direct. There's also something that just literally flashed in front of my eyes now. Like it's like they will jump on you literally when they say this is interesting. Anyway, so collective, expect this person to be coming towards you, and they're going to be offering some sort of apologies. I'm also seeing like red envelopes, pink envelopes. So maybe they'll be giving you a letter, or you're getting like a card or something. But there's just something about pink and red. I'm also seeing balloons. Okay, I'm also seeing balloons. It's like this person is like, okay, how can I be romantic? and then they'll pull out all the stops literally because they're like, okay, they understand that maybe your conflict and disagreement was really about you saying, oh, I want you to be more, you know. And for some of them, really, like you're saying, like you want them to be more romantic, you want them to be louder, to express more. There's just something, and they're like, okay, I'm going to do everything you want. I'm going to be so, I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to pull out all the stuff. I'm just going to do everything that makes you be like, what the fuck? Where was this part of you? But this part they are showing you is not really them. It's more like the part they've built up for you, that this part is only for you. They can't show this part of themselves to someone else. Yeah, the only one who gets to see this part of them that they are revealing to you. But ooh, this is so cool. This is so good. And there's something here also about this movement, this communication they are going to have with you, this conflict resolution. I'm also hearing 2 of Cups, okay? And this is literally like 2 of Cups energy. This conflict resolution is also kind of like it was divinely timed, and it's like an initiation for them also. It's like an initiation to a new emotional level. It's an initiation to a new emotional state, a new emotional frequency. But overall, it's also an initiation for them because it's like them being able to admit and try to kind of like reconcile with you. And moving forward, it's a very grave like decision, because it's not just something that is superficial or something that is just surface level or something they could have just decided to do. Them reaching this point is something that is going to be impactful for their own soul mission, for their own soul journey. It's like them being able to get to this point is the next level in terms of their North Node development, in terms of their soul development. So on one hand, it's like Spirit gave them this assignment that until they can complete this assignment, they can move forward in their soul journey, because this assignment is integral. This assignment being you, being with you, being in a relationship with you, being on the same frequency with you, being in a love frequency with you. This assignment was integral and is integral to the development of their soul. So until they could complete this assignment, they could not move on with their soul development. Okay. Oh, but this is so cute. This is so beautiful. Ooh. And I'm saying something like briefcase. For some of you, like this collective, your person might be like, I'm hearing like a tradesman, a business person. I'm also seeing someone in suit. Someone who will look good in a suit. Ooh, sexy. Someone will look good in a suit, and then there's just this very, and you might be masculine or feminine watching this, but this energy I'm picking is, the energy I'm picking up on is of someone who is very masculine in their nature. Like they want to kind of like protect you, provide for you, care for you, take care of you, just be a manly man. And even if you're a man watching this, the partner you're calling in is someone who is going to kind of like embody the masculine energy while you embody the feminine energy. There's just this vibe of you collective that you're seeing this here in your feminine energy. You're balanced in your feminine energy. I'm also seeing like you being very balanced in yourself. You've also been doing a lot of healing work, inner work, to kind of like self-nourish. To also like, you've been doing a lot of boundary work also, which is kind of like good, which is also part of what led to this conflict and the resolution. Basically, like it's almost like if you did not do the boundary work, the conflict wouldn't have arisen, and then this resolution wouldn't have been able to come about. This is so cute. Okay, so collective, expect communication within the next 3 to 48 hours. 3 hours if they're around you. I mean, like maybe you live together or you live in the same neighborhood or the same region, but if they're far away from you, expect communication like within 48 hours from saying this. Oh, this is so cute. This is so damn cute. I don't even know, Spirit, is there anything else this collective needs to hear this time? For some of you, this decision that your person is making, it's also been kind of like, it's like their job, their work, their career, their profession has also kind of like maybe it's impacted or influenced your disagreement, or it's impacted, but it's like, as I said, like this decision they're making is going to change up their life. Like it's changing their status, it's changing their work, it's changing their career, it's just basically setting them back in alignment with the next step of their soul development. All right, Spirit, is there any other message for this collective? I feel like I'm being pulled to like anyways, I felt like I was being pulled to a particular deck. Okay, you got my true safety. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So as I'm saying, collective, this resolution couldn't have come about. And then the first thing they actually pulled me to is for you to look at this outlined images. They look like two flower birds embracing. And the spirit is like, you guys are going to kind of like, it's going to be kiss and makeup. Because it's going to just be hot, passionate embrace. And you're like, for some of you may be like, okay, explain everything first, but I'm seeing a lot of heat and passion, like sizzling red hot passion. Okay, so spirit is like, this work you've done, you being able to institute boundaries for yourself as kind of like it's what. So spirit is like, everything about your relationship, even everything about this conflict, everything about this partnership has always been divinely orchestrated. You guys needed to do things like on yourself, by yourself, in order to better align. So at every point in your soul journey, you had tasks set for you that you needed to kind of like complete. You needed to complete successfully. It's like you guys have been together right from scratch. But as you are together, but then you grow separately. You are together, but then you grow separately. Then it's like at every point in time, Spirit is saying like a reclamation or like an evaluation stage. Both of you are growing. Then get to a point where you're supposed to carry out an assessment. And that assessment is going to determine how much you developed in your soul journey, okay? How much your soul has developed in this lifetime. When you get to that assessment point, you have to pass it. Once you pass it, you passing it kind of like triggers this other person. And that's why I'm really picking up this energy of divine masculine, divine feminine, because I feel like I also got this message around. I'll link the reading that they are flashing in my head now. I'm going to link it somewhere here. Okay, so make sure you watch this to the end because it's going to come up towards the end. Okay, so there's this thing about both of you are on the same magnet, different poles, not as a pole. You attract each other, so there's no way this person can be up here. Even if this other person is down here, they will continue being pulled up. They'll continue being pulled to rise to come to this point. If this person develops further, this person will continue being pulled up. So it's like you guys, I know you might see that things everywhere, but there's a thread between you, literally. But this is not just a thread. This is like a magnetic, attractive, electromagnetic force between you, so that you cannot, even if you try to stay apart, you still come back together. And that coming back together, if you're not on the same level, because your soul came here for a mission, for a specific purpose. So as you are growing up, as you are growing up, they also have to come along with you. So it's like collective, this recent reevaluation of your self-image, of your self-worth, of your boundaries, of speaking up, of speaking for what you want and what you like stand for and what you desire for yourself. Once because you completed that test successfully, that triggered the circumstances with your partner to be able to level up, to come and meet you. Because you guys, you can't kind of like, you can stay away from each other, but your energies will keep on pulling together because it goes beyond like your physical needs or your sensual needs or your sexual needs or even your emotional or romantic needs. This is something that goes beyond what your physical present self can comprehend. This is like a twin mission. So it's what I'm also saying is like, You guys are old souls that kind of like you chose to reincarnate on earth, but this was not even choose. What I'm saying is like you guys were kind of like secret agents. That's just what they're showing me. They're showing me like this agents from a very different planet, from a very different time, from a very different era. That's why I'm really picking up this energy of old souls. And then you always go on. So maybe you start like you, but you're a team that works together. So you always go on missions together. So your missions kind of like you can reincarnate in different bodies, but your mission, there are parts of it that you need to do alone, but there are still parts of your, like you have solo mission, and then in that you still have your same mission that you have to achieve together before both of you can kind of like reincarnate and move to the next stage. Because what they're just showing me is like this two secret agents, or like maybe like all those Star Wars characters, and then you guys, you're in your battleship, you're in your spaceship, and you go to a different planet and you land there. And when you land there, immediately you don't land as your adult self, you land as babies because you are incarnated into that planet's life form. You are incarnated into how that planet is. So even if it's a reptilian-based planet, or a draconian, or a plant-based planet, or even if it's just sound-based, you become and meld into one. You guys are very old souls. This is amazing. You merge into the life form of that planet. Spirit is like, these are download codes. Even me sharing it with you is like, I'm feeling, if you are seeing this message, you are not ordinary. If this message comes across your feed, your guides brought you here, you are not ordinary. Anyways, so you guys, you reincarnate to the life form of that planet, like the base form of that planet. Because you reincarnate, kind of like you shared everything, but your core mission is still entrenched and embedded in your core memory. So what you have to do, because you need to walk on that planet, you cannot walk on that planet, you cannot walk in that life form, you cannot walk on that frequency of existence, because so many frequencies of existence exist. There are so many levels to existence. There are so many different versions and variations and vibrations. You guys, you come from a very, very evolved timeline. And the evolution of the timeline is not like it's in the future. No, it's because your soul has gone through so many ascensions. And I'm saying like you guys are very playful. There's also Aries energy I'm picking up. You guys are very, very playful souls, but you're very old souls. You've lived for multiple lifetimes. So it's like, as you come into the mission, as you come into your mission place, the assignment where you've been sent, you have to be and embed into whatever, like, so if you're here to solve a crime, you have to like go and learn from the criminals, the masterminds, or become embedded in the environment where the crime takes place, so that you'll be able to see it. You already have your mission, so that you'll be able to see it from a deeper perspective. And seeing it from a deeper perspective reveals to you how you are going to solve the situation, how you are going to provide solutions, how you are going to combat whatever it is that your mission is about. I'm giving you soul codes. Spirit is saying those are awakening codes. If you're hearing this, you're not ordinary. Those are codes to awaken you into the next level of Yod. Because you guys, you've been thinking like, okay, Mama, you've known your purpose. A lot of you have been working in it. If not, you'll not be seeing this video. But Spirit is like, right now, what I'm giving you are divine awakening codes for you to understand. And when you sleep, after watching this video, when you sleep, you're going to get, saying like, direct codes coming in and downloads coming in through your crown chakra. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm back. I love when you just carry me on a channel and I just... Okay, so back to the cards. So your true safety lies in your capacity to align with the love of the universe. You also got the more I attune my energy with appreciation. You guys might be feeling like eating oranges, mandarina, tangerines. I'm just saying like citrus fruits, but not lemons. Citrus fruits, orange family, mandarinas, tangerines, okay? The more I attune, I'm also hearing pomegranates, then persimmons as well, then nutcracker. What's nutcracker? You might also be eating a lot more walnuts. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And there's a lot of orange collective. If you're saying this, you guys are in your sacral energy. Ooh, that sacral chakra is about to be. That sacral chakra is about to be stimulated with some passionate energy, jolt of energy. But you guys are very creative. You've been in this creative spiral of activity for the last 2 weeks. I'm saying like your creativity has surged for the last 2 weeks. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my visions to become a powerful reality. And then lastly, you've got orange everywhere in this 4 affirmation messages. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. For some of you, I'm also hearing like this conflict was very heartbreaking. You might have cried a lot, but you knew that that was what you needed to do. So it was almost like a test you needed to pass. It's almost like Spirit was saying, are you going to stay true to yourself without sacrificing your needs and your desires? Or will you keep on sacrificing your needs and your desires on the altar of self-restraint? So there was something about this conflict and disagreement that just kind of like you became a wilder version of yourself. Not wild like you were roaming around the streets naked or with your hair flying and going crazy violent. No. Wild in the sense that you allowed your raw, untamed emotions to flow through you and basically just help you decide like, okay, no, I'm not doing this. Okay. So you stopped trying to second guess people. You stopped trying to, and there's also that word of manipulate people because you're trying to decide on their actions and their decisions. So because previously you would have tried to mold, you'd be like, okay, if I tell this person this, or if I show up this way, this person might feel this way. So why don't I mold and adapt my behavior and my responses to better fit in with what this person and this person's preconceived notions? But it's like, over this last 2 weeks, your creativity has really been surging and you're no longer allowing yourself to conform to any sort of ideals or expectation. This is also what led to the disagreement, because you were like, okay, maybe you felt like you've been settling and you wanted more. So you spoke up about it and you decided within yourself that you're not going to go back for less. Do you get? When I'm grateful for what I have, I feel good along the way to what I desire. When I'm grateful for what I have, I feel good along the way to what I desire. Oh, this is so cute. You guys, there's also something about maybe you've been doing a lot more. I'm hearing like eye magic, so maybe like glamour magic. So maybe you've been doing a lot more, like maybe putting eyelashes on, or like there's just something about your lashes or your eyes. But some of you might also have been itching your eye like just before seeing this video, or even right now. But there's something about your lashes, and then I'm also hearing glamour magic. Maybe you put on, what's this one that they put here? I don't wear makeup, so I'm not familiar with this term. But the ones that they put here, I'm saying like someone with this shiny pigment across their eyelid here, and it's shiny and dazzling. But there's also something about glamour magic in the sense that you become more fastidious, more deliberate, more intentional about how you look, how you show up, how you dress. And even if you're doing it unconsciously, the unconsciously is because you don't remember that how you appear affects your reality, but the deeper part of you, your subconscious, was the one directing that conscious behavior for you to dress up, to look nice, to look good, because all of those were also like influencing your environment, influencing your state of mind, influencing your emotions, basically influencing your aura. Because what I'm saying is, like, in a steady state, your aura is like this white halo around you, but when you look good, when you feel good, your aura becomes this pinkish vibe of, based on the love frequency, not even green of a chakra. This is more of self-love frequency, so it becomes very pinkish, and reach that pinkish aura, that pinkish energetic frequency you give off, it attracts more beautiful and joyful and just beautiful things to you, beautiful experiences, beautiful persons, beautiful conversations, beautiful things, because then you're operating in your Venusian energy of being able to attract and magnetize what you want to yourself. Ooh. I'm just channeling codes all throughout this reading. You guys may also be feeling like wearing oranges or orange or pink or like brownish elements a lot more. There's just something about you loving yourself that shows through how you're now presenting yourself. This past 2 weeks has really been very triggering for you on one end, but the trigger has almost been like, the triggers have been like to push you to your next level of growth, to push you to your next level of evolution. Do you get? Very Spirit, let me find. Thank you. And lastly, you got Warrior Woman. Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? And then you also got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you be a mother to yourself? How can you, because answering your deepest calling, I'm trying to make this balance against each other. Answering your deepest calling is going to fulfill you from a deep-seated place that nobody else will be able to fulfill your needs. And I'm also hearing like this past 3 days before you, like before and after you had the agreement and the disagreement, it kind of like just pushed you into saying, you know, fuck that shit, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do what I need to do for myself. So that was you needing, that was your way of passing the test. Okay, then you got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you care for yourself? How can you nourish yourself? How can you protect yourself? How can you provide for yourself? So moving into this next level, these are the 2 questions you need to make sure that you're answering in every moment, in every time, in every day. Are you answering your deepest calling? And in answering your deepest calling, are you showing up in a way that nourishes you? Are you showing up in a way that protects you? Are you showing up in a way that cares for you? You know the way the mother is. The mother is like, she puts a child's needs first. So over this next level you're going through, these are the 2 things. These are your 2 primary concerns: answering your soul's deepest calling and taking care of yourself in a way nobody else can, not even your biological mother or your caretaking mother. You choosing to be a mother for yourself. That means feeding yourself, providing for yourself, nourishing yourself, singing to yourself, validating